Diddy is in serious trouble, and we're not talking about some headline tabloid mess. This is for real. He's already hit with 5 federal charges, and now they've stacked on 2 more. And this is not about image control anymore. This is straight up federal time. And the case just keeps getting worse. And so what happened? Let's rewind real quick. So Diddy was already dealing with a whole pile of legal mess. We're talking lawsuits, allegations, interviews with people that said he did this and he did that, but all in civil court. In late 2024, the feds swooped in. They arrested him. They hit him with multiple charges. The real charges were forced labor, sex trafficking, transportation for illegal activity. And this is not just a TMZ headline. This is federal court, federal time. And just when it seems like things couldn't get any worse, boom, 2 more charges just last Friday. So who is the new accuser? And these new charges, where exactly do they come from? And that person is a second anonymous female accuser. According to the feds, they're saying between 2021 and 2024, Diddy moved this victim across state lines for prostitution, and that they used coercion and fraud to control the entire situation. And that's a big deal, because in cases like this, patterns actually do matter. If one person says something, okay, maybe it's a one-off, but now they're trying to show a system, a repetitive decision-making process by Diddy. And the feds love patterns, you know, they love to build timelines, connect the dots, and say, look, it just wasn't one messy breakup. This was an entire lifestyle. So now here comes Diddy's lawyers, and they're coming in saying, everybody slow down. These aren't even new accusations. These are old relationships that are being flipped upside down. And their defense is everything that happened was consensual. And their exact words are, these are former long-term girlfriends. So Diddy's legal team is basically saying this isn't trafficking, this is just messy exes. And that's the whole game plan right now, just to make sure the jury sees like a tabloid breakup and not a crime ring. The thing is, Diddy already has a bunch of civil lawsuits coming his way, but this is criminal. Civil court is like, pay this person some money, and criminal court is like, hey, this person is going to prison. And it's a huge difference. This trial is scheduled for May 5th. And it's going to be in federal court in Manhattan. And that's pretty serious. And the jurors, they're not thinking about clout. They're thinking about the law. They're thinking about if this man violated someone's human rights or not, period. And don't forget, this man has been locked up in the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn since September of 2024. This whole situation feels like a lot of other situations involving celebrities, including the OJ Simpson trial, where he beat the criminal case but lost millions and millions of dollars in the civil case. And the same game is happening here. I mean, if Diddy beats the case in May, he'll still be getting sued left and right by people saying he did them dirty. And in civil court, you don't need proof beyond a reasonable doubt. You just need proof more likely than not. Okay, so what are the feds really after? And let me tell you something real. The feds don't just pull up for drama. They pull up when they think they can win, and they don't move unless they have a plan. And so the fact that they keep stacking charges on Diddy, it means they're not bluffing. And they either have real witnesses, paper trails, or they're building something big behind the scenes. If you think about it, they gave R. Kelly decades in prison, and Epstein got caught up late, but he was deep in it. The feds don't move fast, but when they move, they don't mess around at all. What's also crazy is how the internet and the public in general is just turning on Diddy completely. I mean, 5 years ago, he was throwing yacht parties and making inspirational speeches and posting family videos, and now people are digging up old clips, old interviews, old rumors, and saying maybe we should have paid attention sooner to all the signs. That's one thing about fame. It definitely keeps all the receipts, and when it flips on you, you got to answer for all of it. So what's Diddy's next move? I mean, he's got 2 options. He could fight the case all the way and try to beat every charge in court, or take a plea deal, cop to something lesser, and maybe snitch on some people and get back to life eventually. But even if he beats the Fed case, the civil suits are all lined up. So best case, he walks free, but still cuts checks for the rest of his life. Worst case, he gets time, loses millions, and becomes the next cautionary tale of the music industry. Listen, all I'm saying is that this is not just some celebrity scandal. This is a major turning point for Diddy and for his empire, and maybe even for hip hop's relationship with its power players. I mean, if he's innocent, why are so many people coming forward? And if he's guilty, why would this take so long? And why is he the only one in jail? Like he had no help doing this? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you believe the accusers, or is this all just a takedown? Should Diddy settle? Should he fight back? Should he fall back completely? Maybe drop a few names? We'll see what happens on May 5th. But either way, this is going to be explosive.